Good morning. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jig. Thanks for tuning in to Jig Health TV. Hope everybody's having a good time. I know I am. I feel good. I feel amazing. But I have some news to share with you. Yes, this is my 30-day water fast. But, however, I broke my fast. I broke my 30-day water fast. A few people told me don't mention it, but I said I wouldn't be true to my audience if I didn't. I want you to know exactly what's going on in my body, how I'm feeling, how things are moving, how things are going. And like I said, I feel great. I've been feeling great. Energy levels has been amazing, been full, been waking up early, feeling energized and ready to tackle the world. But my cousin and his wife came to town a couple of days ago, and it was my first time meeting her in person, and I haven't seen my cousin in, about 10 years or so. So it was her birthday. He went to take her out. We're in Vegas. We have all these beautiful restaurants. One of the restaurants I haven't had a chance to eat at yet was the Eiffel Tower restaurant at the Paris Hotel and Casino. And when I tell you, I'm happy I broke my fast that day. I'm happy I broke my fast that day. It was just amazing. The food was good. I didn't OD because when you do a prolonged fast, remember there's two types of fast. The intermittent fast, where you might not eat for 16 hours or 18 hours in a day or 20 hours in a day, and then you do eat your calorie intake within the hours remaining. This is intermittent fasting, right? Intermittent fasting. And you could do 24 hours, one meal a day. You can do 36 hours. You can have a meal every 48 hours. But once you start getting into the 72-hour window, which is where you max out on autophagy, but you still go through all those hormonal improvements and molecular improvements with skin cell recycling and cellular regeneration as a whole, and apoptosis, where your body's cleaning up toxic cells and things of that nature. But if you go longer than 3 days, then you go into what they call a prolonged fast. And you can do a prolonged dry fast, you can do a prolonged water fast. I don't recommend a dry fast because you can go quite some time without food, but you can't go that long without water. So I did the water fast. And the water fast, and you also have to take to prevent yourself from getting a refeed syndrome or flushing out your electrolytes. Because if you drink a lot of water, but you don't restore those electrolytes and those minerals, you can hurt yourself, as I mentioned in previous videos. So I take sodium in my water. I also take potassium and magnesium and zinc and calcium. If you're just watching for the first time, these things are important. So again, magnesium, calcium, zinc, phosphate. I take thiamine. I also take vitamin D3. And I put 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt in my water daily. And I highly recommend you do this if you want to drop weight, if you want to address diabetes, if you want to lower your glucose in your body, if you want to lower your blood pressure, if you want some of these healing benefits that we spoke about. Watch my previous videos to catch up. But you want to take those minerals and electrolytes just to protect yourself while you're doing your water fast. So when you do refeed, you don't run into any complications, and everybody's different, as you know, but if you do these things, the likelihood is very minimum. There's been very few cases where people suffer from refeed syndrome, and that was mostly during the time of the Holocaust, those case studies, because they weren't getting thiamine and phosphate and calcium. They were being starved. You see, prisoners of war and things in general, when they're being tortured, they're being starved without any help of supplementation. But we know more today. We're in 2021 now. So we know those things we have to consume, we have to take in order to protect ourselves. So when you do refeed, you don't hurt yourself, all right? When you refeed as well, you don't want to refeed and just jump into a large pizza. You don't want to jump into heavy carbohydrates because you've had your insulin low for such a long time to burn weight. And you've also had your sugars down, your digestive enzymes have been down. So you want to gradually wake those things up. But I did have a steak. I did have some vegetables, some roasted Brussels sprouts, which were delicious. I just had a great meal. I set it up the very late evening before, and I had a couple of tacos. Now, I should have held off on the tacos as I think about it, because the taco shell has a high glycemic index. So I did get a spike in my insulin due to that. So along with the adrenaline, the rush that I've already was experiencing, because your body produces norepinephrine when you go on a prolonged fast, you start releasing adrenaline because the body wants you to go find food. So then when I ate and I had the tacos, I felt fine, but I did notice a little difference the next day where I had this rush, like it was almost like an anxiety attack where I had all this energy and my heart was moving fast, and like I was just like, what is going on? Like I was kind of nervous because my heart was just beating really quickly, and I had to kind of take a moment and breathe and catch myself. So again, sharing that experience with you, make sure when you break your fast that you don't take in any carbohydrates. Have something soft, something soupy. That's why I should have stuck with the game plan, because I was going to have a bone broth soup. But because we were out, I grabbed the tacos thinking I'd be fine, but I realized that difference the following day. But yeah, I feel great. I'm still alive. As you see, I'm still here. Wait till you see how much weight I've lost so far. Remember, when I started this journey January 1st, I was 302 pounds. Now I'm down over 75 pounds overall, because the biggest I've ever gotten was 348, right? So I'm down a lot overall. But when I started this channel, I was 302 pounds. Wait till you see how much I weigh now. And in 18, 19 days of just water, black coffee, and tea, where the body just become cannibalistic and it just ate the fat that's on my body. My body fat percentage is down to 34%. And when I started this thing, I was 38% and change, almost 39. Actually, no, I correct that. I'm actually down to 31% on my body fat percentage. And my pounds of fat that I have to go, I started, I was 118 pounds that I had to get rid of. I'm down to 101 pounds that I have to still get rid of. So I'm happy about those numbers as well. So it lets me know that I've gotten rid of, again, a lot of fat. But yeah, do your push-ups. As soon as you wake up, stretch, get ready for the day, but try and get those push-ups in. I do my push-ups every day. I do take a couple of days off just to let my body recover. But I'll show you my push-ups here at the end of the video. I'm about to do a set now before my day starts today. But yeah, stay on top of it, stay focused. You can do it, all right? You don't have to jump into a prolonged fast like I did. You can start off with the 16-8 window. Remember, normally dinner is at 6. If you have breakfast at 6, that's 12 hours. Just push it 4 hours and you're at 16 hours. And just in those 16 hours, you're gonna start getting some recovery, some healing benefits. You're gonna get rid of some of that stored sugar, which is gonna help those of you that have type 2 diabetes. You're gonna get that sugar down in your body. So 16 hours of fasting in an 8-hour eat window. And after you get comfortable with that, you can graduate to like a 18-6 window where you fast for 18 hours, get a little bit more healing, a little bit more benefit, a little bit more human growth hormones. Remember, HGH makes you look younger. You see my skin cells and everything. I've replenished all the cells in my body multiple times with this water fast that I'm engaged in. And then from there, you have your 20 hours and 4. You also have your 1 meal a day, which is when you eat 1 meal every 24 hours. Then the further you go, 36, 48, 72. And if you do that a couple of times a month and just get into the routine of taking pauses, you're gonna have some huge, huge benefits compared to what you've been doing. But again, prolonged fasting is what I'm into. I like doing the 3 days, the 4 days, the 5 days. This month I was going for the 30. Ended up on 18 and a half days, almost 19. 2 days shy of Gandhi. But I'm now moving forward. I'm doing 1 meal a day, then I'm skipping a day. 1 meal a day, skipping a day. Because I still want to receive my fat reduction. Remember, this is my road to fitness, from fat to fit at 50. I want to have my 6-pack by the time I'm 51 in August. August 7th, I'll be 51. I feel good, and I just want to make sure I'm healthy as possible by then. But anyway, to shorten the video, just wanted to give you a quick update. Here's my push-ups. Like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comment below and I'll be sure to get to you. And all of you that have reached out to me that said that I've inspired you, that's one of the things that I want to do with my video here. I'm tracking myself for science. I'm tracking myself for the audience. And more importantly, I'm tracking myself for my own health and well-being. I'm tired of being fat. So let's get as healthy as we can while we can. And I'll see you in the next video. Later. 50 right there, right? I still got a few more left. 55 the first time. Let's get the balance. 100. Getting stronger. Get this second set in. I was 50 on the first one. Let's see if we can do it again on the second. Push-ups in for the day. Get them in every day, guys. 100 push-ups, no excuse. Here's my 50. Let's get the second set in. So for those people say, can you get stronger without eating? Yeah, but you can. But still, let's get it. 50. Oh, my knee. Here we go. That's 50. Let's get a few more. Getting stronger. Get this last second set in. That's it.